Hey guys, it's Tajah. Welcome back. I'm with another video. Sorry it took me a while to upload another one, guys. I'm trying to get a consistent schedule back again. I just started back college, hot girl semester, so I gotta be on top of that too. But I'll get it consistent for you guys. But I thought I dropped some nice heat for all my college students and future college students, just about 5 tips on how to be successful in college. So let's just get into the video. All right, tip number 1 is don't procrastinate. We all are guilty of procrastinating, turning our assignments, because it's like, oh, I want to hang out with my friend, or I want to do this. Don't do that no more. It's 2020, guys. Stop procrastinating. When you know you have an assignment due, like just for me today, I have assignments due in 2 days. I know I have assignments due. So instead of me waiting until 2 days or waiting until Friday or Thursday night at 12, a.m., I know I have to do them, so why not just get them done now? Get them done today or tomorrow, early morning, when I have the free time to do it early. We need to stop turning in assignments late. Don't turn in your assignments late, because I'll tell you, for one thing, you're not going to pass. You're not going to be successful if you keep procrastinating. You need to learn better time management and how to manage your time. Procrastinating doesn't get you anywhere but, stressed and F's. That's what I'll say. It gets you stressed and F's. Like, a couple of times, I have procrastinated and I passed my classes before, but I will say, I feel like I wasn't doing things to the best of my ability because it was at the last minute. So, if you're a college student, just be aware. Don't procrastinate. Just when you know you have something due, just do it right then and there. So then you're finished with your assignments for the week, then you can just sit here and be like, oh, I have so much free time now. I finished my homework. I don't have to worry about homework for the next week. A good thing maybe you can do to not procrastinate is just do your assignments within the week. So don't think about assignments due months and months ahead. Just think about, okay, what assignments do I have to do that are only pertain to this week? Then it'll simmer it down for you so it's not so complicated. But yeah, like I said, don't procrastinate, guys. Just turn in the assignments when it's time. Not even when it's due. Let's start doing assignments early. Let's turn it in early if we can. Like, let's do that in 2020. All right, my second tip on how to be successful in college: be organized. I'm a very organized person, and I'll say that's another reason why I have succeeded and why me procrastinating has also worked out. Don't procrastinate, but why it has worked out just because I've been very organized. Like, what I do for my notebooks, and this can be very helpful for all of you who do this, whether you're in college, high school, whatever. The first notebook, the beautiful first page. Hold on, let me show you guys an example. The beautiful first page of the notebook that everyone doesn't want to write on or wants to keep very beautiful. I didn't write it yet, sorry guys, but so it would be this page. What I do is I'll write the table of contents. All right, table of contents for whatever subject it is. I'll put page number on that, like with a little red line, and then what I do is I number the pages. So I don't feel like doing 1, 2, 3, so I kind of just do 1, 3, 5, 7, odd or even, whatever, depends. And I do that so that, let's say I'm really having a hard time with chapter 1. Having a hard time with chapter 1. It's only introduction to blank, but I'm having a hard time with it. So when it's time for me to study, I can go through the table of contents, like, okay, I need help on chapter 1. I can look through chapter 1 in my table of contents. Oh, it's on page 1 through 5. Boom. Done. You don't have to keep scrambling, flipping 20 pages through your notebook to find the notes that you're looking for. Just be organized with your stuff, When you're unorganized, you don't succeed. You need to learn, we all need to learn that it's better when you have things set in stone. Set a time block, to organize the things that you need to do. I just will say that, like, being organized has contributed to me being very successful in it, because you take messy notes and you have notes here and there and everywhere from all different classes. That's not going to work out. And you're not going to know what you need to work on. You're not going to know how to study correctly. If you have to be that extra note taker, be extra. I bring out my highlighters. I bring out the little glittery pencil or whatever. Like, I put the title there. I highlight it. We do a subsection of a chapter, I highlight it. We do problems in the notebook, I highlight that with the problems with a different color, and I highlight the answers with another color, so that when it's time for me to review, I'm like, okay, this is the problem number, this is the answer, because we do homework problems sometimes, and I could submit them in there, and I do that so that it pops my attention out more. It saves me the time of flipping, just looking through boring notes with nothing on it, no color, no anything. If you need to be extra with your notes, but be very, very organized, because it will contribute to your success in college. All right, tip number 3, study. Now, I'll be the first one to tell you guys, when I came out of high school, I thought I was just, I'm still very smart, but I thought that I didn't have to study for none of my classes because everything came easy to me. And then college happened, and it was like, yeah, you need to study. For me, if you're taking 4 credit hours, you need to be studying at least 4 hours each day. We'll do 4 hours times 3, 12 hours for the week. Maybe 16, I believe it's 16 hours that you need to be taking time out of this week to study for that one class. And that's just one class. And 16 hours is a lot of time. So making sure that you're putting that time in your schedule. This is where getting organized comes from, because you need to be setting time blocks in your schedule to where you can set time to study. No distractions, no phone, none of that. Making sure to study. Don't think that just because you learn things easy that you're not going to need to review material. I'm in physics 2 right now. Imagine if I'm thinking I'm coming into the class thinking that I don't need to study. There's no way I'm going to pass the exams if I never taken this material and I don't off the bat know exactly what I'm doing. I need to study. That's the only way that you're going to succeed. There's a rare breed of people who don't need to study, but what are you really learning from the material if you're not studying for it? You're not reviewing it. You need to be reviewing the material and learning, because like I said, or like other people would say, this is your future. Don't waste 4 years just trying to get an A in classes and then you come out and you don't know what you're doing. Actually study, know what you're doing, so when you get out, you still know what you're doing. All right, tip number 4 is making friends and being good, being on the professor's good side. Now, everyone likes to kind of isolate themselves in class. They don't like to make friends. Like, I'm learning on my own, I do it by myself. But I will say what contributed to me passing my physics class was that we all had a big class group text. Like, it would be like, hey, guys, don't forget there's a pop quiz in the class today. And I would forget that there is a quiz. And someone in the group chat would remind me. I'm like, oh, I'm so glad they told me I can study for this super quick, stuff like that. Or, hey, guys, the test is going to be on this. Or if anyone missed, I have notes. It's really really good to make friends in the class, because when you miss stuff, they are there to help you. And I'm not saying that other people won't help you even if you're not their friend, but it's just nice to have that, because you're not the only one being held accountable for stuff, and you have other people holding you accountable, because you guys all depend on each other in a way. Like, I depended on that group chat in a way to notify me of certain assignments that I just forgot about, or if I was behind and I'm like, hey, I need some notes from someone, that's what it was good for. Make friends with them and be good on the professor's good side. And if you do everything you're supposed to do, you turn in your work, you don't disrupt the class, you're on your stuff. When it comes to the time where if you need to make something up or you miss a class unexpectedly, and usually the professor might be like, nope, no excuses. But because you're on their good side, you turned everything in there and said, oh, don't make this a habit, but I will let you do this one time. Or I would let this slide this one time, or, So that's why it's very important to just, being on good graces with making friends and just with the professor in general. That was tip number 4. Tip number 5. Enjoy it. That's my last tip. Enjoy it. Enjoy being in college. There are so many people that have went through college. They've been there longer than 4 years and they hate what they're doing. Don't major in something just because it's where the money is at, or somebody told you that you should do that because that's where the money is at. Don't always go where the money's at, because you're going to be miserable if that's not what you really want to do. Don't waste 4 years to be miserable for the rest of your life, You're taking this time to, sacrifice things so that you can do what you want. Don't do, what you're going to hate. And just another thing is just enjoy the time that you have in college, because this is a privilege. People don't get to go to college, and, one day we're going to miss being in college, complaining about homework and, you know, just that new feeling of like, oh, I have to buy new notebooks and a planner and get my life organized because school starts or school is starting. Like, we're all gonna miss that. So just enjoy the time that you have in college, even if it is a little bit stressful, because it won't always be there, you know, and not everyone gets the luxury that we do to do that. So, but all right, guys, those are my 5 tips on how to be successful. I'll repeat them one more time, but the first one is don't procrastinate. The second one was being organized. The third one was study. The fourth one was making friends and, you know, being on good side with the professor. And then the fifth one was just enjoying it, you know, enjoying the classes that you're taking. But, all right, guys, I'm going to go. But I will be back with another video soon. But see you next time.